off view, just slightly off view, you can still see them. Yeah, they're still there, lurking. That's their business, planning on what to arrest me for, planning on how to approach me, planning on what to say, what to do. I've got my food here, relaxing, eating. Yeah, not sitting on any windows, not blocking anybody, not disturbing people. And that's what it is. Haters to even see me survive. You know, I sit out here with a homeless person, clean, by the way. As you can see, or as you can hopefully see, they're not very handsome. I know. I'm still here trying to survive. I shower, I bathe. Nice doggies. I shower, I bathe daily. When I can, otherwise I go to the place where I pay about €1.50. I have to shower daily there as well. And I'm not addicted to drugs. No crack, no heroin, no cocaine, no alcohol, as I used to be with some of those things I just mentioned in the past, even so-called party drugs, fun drugs, amphetamines. Stay away. Marijuana, yes. Serially, I guess sometimes, but it's not a necessity, but it's just part of the help in me making my mind fluctuate away from this imminent, vile, indoctrinated society, but without removing myself too far existentially from it. Just a balance. Anyway, that's what we do. Relax, kick back, and yet they hate it. People help me, all manners of people. Yeah, Caucasians as well, Nubians, Asians, Muslims, even Hindus. Everybody, Curacao, Suriname, Africans, Nigerian. Many people help me, and I appreciate it. So please don't be fooled by some of the contents of how I write in response to certain racists within any of these particular groups, especially those in a position of dominant force, because I still appreciate the help from the racially diverse people who help me. And it's not a systemic accusation of fascism and racism towards the Caucasian people. It cannot be. And thanks again to many people who helped me. But it's the moments of questioning now and trying to understand and trying to see, you know, what is really going on, because we all really have to speak up. It's not about fighting, it's not about throwing a punch, it's not about even shouting. But there is such thing as called constructive criticism. By definition, the criticism should be constructive, because within, exposing or pointing out something which is not quite stable, then there should also be an option of saying, okay, we believe that this may be, and shall we try it together? That is a point of a criticism, a point of us trying to figure out together. But that's not what's happening here. It's always like people trying to talk down on you with a position of so-called authority. The system, the judiciary system, the so-called status quo, they do not care. They purposefully go out their way to denigrate us. They purposefully go out their way to try to destroy our lives. I mean, even people who are supposed to be helping you, like lawyers, like doctors. Imagine a lawyer is supposed to be helping me, but yeah, there's a lot of pig swill coming from my own lawyer. I want to show the WhatsApp conversations we've been having from date, and then please somebody else make up their mind and tell me if I'm being unreasonable in what I think. And to be another hampered lawyer, number 8th or 9th. They've done it to me many times. Bring lawyers. Up until now, I was locked up for allegedly attacking a security guard in Lights of Line Square, outside the television studio, RT5 Boulevard, RT Boulevard, and outside Bulldog adjacently. And even though I was helping another girl being beaten up, I went to prison for 7.5 months. They sent me to a so-called psychiatric evaluation place, Peterban, for 6 weeks. Why? For punches, defending myself. And yet, up until now, I still have not had that CCTV camera evidence in my hand. I've complained, writ to the High Court, to the Supreme Court, talking about abuse of process, talking about breach of my human rights, the right to have a fair trial, and the right to have all the evidence, and all the evidence being held against me by the prosecution. The right to have it within my grasps as soon as possible, so to afford me to mount an acceptable defense. They did not do that. Up until now, I still haven't got that CCTV camera. I was lastly represented by Mr. Brundy, a firm which the court forced onto me. Yeah, everything's on paper. There's a paper trail. How can the court force a lawyer onto me? Trying to say what? Trying to do what? There's a paper trail. And anyway, up until now, I still haven't had that CCTV camera. The new one, Tom, he done all right in the one previous case, but that case was already won by me anyway. Every of my cases are winners, hands down, because it shows the paper trail of police officers, fascism, racism, and antagonization and subversion, and using the law unlawfully, basically fracturing the law. There's a paper trail already, but yeah, he's telling me what? Anyway, I'm going to print that. You guys can see and read for yourself what's going on. You can win all these cases hands down. Since being in Holland this past 2.5 years this time, I have been arrested over 50 times, detained, been to prison 3 times, one for allegedly assaulting a police officer, second one for fine, 10 days for fine, and the third one for this security guard, Mr. Mulder of the Bulldog, who came to attack me, even though it was visibly obvious that I was trying to stop another girl, pummeling another girl who was on the floor. Everything was caught on camera. And on this camera was also caught police officers not doing their job properly. This was one of my also initial complaints, hence why I did not give me this camera. On camera can be seen police officers actually telling witnesses, potential witnesses who approached them, to go away. The witness trying to tell them the statements. It was 3 Spanish women trying to give the police a statement. Police waved them away. Well, guess what? All this is on camera. Hence why they still don't want to give me that camera, because I mentioned this from the first day of my interview of arrest, some nearly, 10 months, 12 months ago. I mentioned all this, and everything's on tape, what I mentioned, and yet they still haven't given it. This is the justice in Holland right now, what's going on, and what's been going on for a long time. The same people who held South Africa in depression and still not wanting to let go of the last people who stopped in slavery, and yet they got the title of being the most tolerant people in society, tolerant only to homosexuals and pedophiles and child rapists. This is what they're trying to promote, but this has always been their agenda, the DNA. Yes, look to Greece, okay? Look to the Caucasus Mountain. This has always been in their DNA. Never stopped. Always been converted, even when they claimed to be Christians, even when Christianity came to the shores and tried to educate them about, all the scourges and all the abominable and dishonorable things that could ever be done in the name of humans. And yet they still continued subversively, still pretending to be head of the churches, still pretending to be head of the synagogues. This is what they are, and this is what's going on, and has been going on for centuries. Sodom and Gomorrah, but for them there is no tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. But they're still there lurking, talking to one of the people, Gamil, you might see his shadow there. He's fluorescent, reflecting there through the window. But yeah, that's what they do. But at least today they just ride by, as they normally do from before. But, sometimes they come and antagonize me, assault me. I was assaulted twice on the 20th, arrested twice, over a period of 1 hour and 40 minutes. Went to the police station, no charge. I approached my lawyer, as I'm going to show the statements of me and him, and yet my lawyer tells me that he believes I need to pay him by the hour for him to mount a case against the police, even though it's obvious that even if he does this pro bono, he can win these cases hands down. There's a systemic plethora, liturgy of complaints from the police, about 50 arrests, stops, and imprisonment, all unlawful. Only one of them have been for another agent other than the police, and that was Mr. Mulder, a security guard. Yeah, police and the security guards of Amsterdam are intertwined. They go around texting your pictures to all security guards, telling them to look out for this guy, look out for... That's what they do here in this pokey, tiny, little fucked up town called Amsterdam. And yet they're pretending to be progressive only because the people have got a lot of drugs to misuse and escape and not question precisely what's going on here. Yeah, wow, it's a disgusting place. Yeah, really fascists to their disgusting debased core. Anyway, this is Max Ewing blind. As you can see, Kantorin Max Ewing blind. The office of Max Ewing blind used to be a World War II prison. See a drop of the water there. Another day I'll feature that for you. Yeah, it holds nice energy, people playing chess. Yeah, I watch the chess, I like it. Sit down, eat, sit down, I use the Wi-Fi. I get perfect Wi-Fi from this position. But yeah, they try to chase me, yeah, they try to dominate me. The people in that shop there, directly over there, see my finger pointing. And over there, the core police, yeah, for sure. The locals, some of the locals. And I apologize to the workers of the Max Ewing Plan and the people who visit that place as well, because it's not all of them. As in my last videos I mentioned, most of them I thought was calling the police for me, but it wasn't. And I apologize because a lot of women actually came out there, mainly women, But they're very nice people. Came out, gave me coffee in front of the police, gave me a banana, gave me crisps. Yeah, all in 3 different successions. So, and the police didn't like that. Stay away from him. He's a bad man. But they're saying, hold on. When he's been here, we haven't seen him do anything bad. What bad man? Bad man of what? Has he raped kids? Has he raped women? Has he strangled an old woman? What bad man are you talking about? Because to us, that is the worst person ever in the society. What are you talking about? Disgusting people. Anyway, thanks to the ladies. Don't mean to deviate too much, but yeah, thanks to them and the guys, some of the guys as well, who helped me in that, question the police. Because last time they wasn't here, I was assaulted on the 20th. Yeah, I was assaulted the second time I was arrested, and everything's on camera. There's all cameras here. There's a camera here as well. And yet, I've asked my so-called lawyer to please do these things for me, but he's telling me first he's telling me I need proof in his text, and then he said to me, oh, by the way, I've told you before, you need to pay. And I said, yeah, you didn't tell me before. Anyway, I'm going to show the speech, the whole text speech, and some of the things I sent him, some of the videos I sent him, for him to understand my mind frame and see the sort of person that I am. And I know that he knows. He's been on the net. His fellows have told him about me. He's a lawyer. He can find out about me in a second. But he doesn't know me, and that's what's going on. Yeah. Anyway, have a good day.